Disclaimer. This episode contains content related to violence, abuse, and self-harm. Listener discretion is advised. Previously on Mourning Never Comes.
There's a large cavern that opens out before you, and in the centre is a cauldron around which stand three grotesque, large humanoid women. You cannot see Richter, but they are tended to by a red cat. A crossbow bolt hits one of the hags, the one that you're fighting, and it falls to the ground dead. The other two hags turn around, say, "Betrayal! Betrayal!" And Nessie steps out of, the other side of the cavern and just has a crossbow pointed at both of them.
I think Richter's the red cap!
What?
Blood so sweet.
Fuck it. And I'm gonna cast an Eldritch Blast.
The red cap falls to the ground, dead.
Green is sauteed.
Oh, that's Richter!
Yes, I told you!
Sorry. Cool. That is the end of combat. Aneurin, you're unconscious. And those of you that look into the cage see a red-headed elf with no facial features. And we will end right there. Hello adventurers and welcome back to Fumbling for Lines Campaign 1, Mourning Never Comes. I am your Gamemaster, Christopher Wareham. With me as always we have...
Tom Kiteley and Aneurin Doyle.
Elliott Samuels, Solomon Werefeld.
Caitlin O'Donnell, Alaria Dawncrest.
Brooke, Camilleri, Agius, Ahanu.
And last we left off, our party had bravely vanquished a coven of hags in the blood grotto underneath Buckthorn Manse. We'll pick back up there. Now, to pull back the curtains a little bit, our party leveled up last session. And so, immediately as we start, Aneurin gasps awake.
Are you okay?
Feels his chest, the slash.
No.
Alright. I was just gonna go and sort of help him up slowly. Right,
We won?
yes.
Oh, good.
Well done, team. Gather round, I'll heal you all
But-
up right now.
It's... God, I hate that I have to do this again. It's fear.
What?
She has no face.
Immediately turns to see.
A completely blank face.
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. If we get her out of here, we can try and detect something that's going on. In here, there's just a wash, so we need to get out of here.
Okay.
She's breathing. This thing is alive. I don't know if it's her, though.
What do you mean you don't know if it's her?
Well, I don't know. It could be anything.
It?
It has no face. It can't move. It can't speak. It might be her. She might be okay. But we just need to get out of here first.
Solomon puts his hand on Aneurin's shoulder and say,
Easy, lad, you're on unsteady feet.
and then I'm going to channel.
Channel energy?
Yeah. Gonna channel. 2d6. 3. 5. It's 8.
8 healing to
8.
it.
And I'll do it again. Yeah. 1. 5. That's 6.
Nessie looks over at you, Alaria, and says, "Oh, my dear, you look weak and frail."
The hag.
Let me see if I've got anything. She sort of looks around herself and finds a small vial of sort of bright yellow liquid and chucks it over to you.
Solomon says,
You got anything for this?
and he shows his hand with a missing finger.
Alaria's gonna.
No, I'm afraid not. That needs some more experienced attention.
Alaria's gonna open it,
Right.
give it a sniff, sort of like.
Smells like a potion.
Can I do any sort of?
Go a perception check.
Okay. She's trying to poison me right out the gate or something. Yeah.
Blind trust.
Perception. That's
Desperation.
8.
8. You have no idea what this could be.
Could I pick up my finger whilst this is happening? Just in case.
Yeah.
All right.
And while that's happening, I've wandered over to Fear's cage.
Okay, just sip a little bit.
Yep.
Anything?
Have you drunk the whole thing?
Fine. Bottoms up. Down the whole thing.
All of your strength damage is removed.
Nessie, I love you.
Have you got any
Bit
more?
early days for that, don't you think?
You got any more of that, Nessie?
Let me check. She sort of pats herself down.
As that's happening, Ahanu sort of like lets out sort of like a bestial sort of whine grunt as she comes out of rage and is now fatigued. And where also she lost all her strength, she is just collapsed on the floor and panting.
Nessie sort of pats herself down looking for another potion. Finds another small vial and is about to give it to you when she clocks Ahanu and says,
Solomon just goes,
yeah.
I nodded my head.
And chucks one to you, Ahanu.
Cool. It sort of lands just by me and I just sort of notice it and go,
It's good stuff. Trust me.
she looked to Alaria before taking it.
Mm-hmm. All of your strength damage is removed.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Wait. Richter. And Alaria's gonna go over to the red cap.
While you've been distracted, the body of the red cap has grown 2 long limbs and Richter lies dead on the floor of the cavern.
Shit. Yep.
That's him.
This really isn't going to help my whole I'm not a witch thing.
Has he got any cool stuff on it?
Wow.
So Solomon's going,
Yep, that's him.
and then goes down.
I'm going to raid the body.
Just like checking his pockets.
Roll a praise check.
A praise.
That's 13.
13.
That's a 6. No, it's a 9. Yeah, 13.
He has a pouch of gold or coins, and he's got a baron's ring. Looks like it's also made of gold. He has a necklace, and then he also carries, like, hidden under his doublet on his back is a dagger in a sheath in the like lining of his trousers.
Solomon takes all that stuff, and when he takes the pouch of gold, he says, he shakes the pouch, he shakes the pouch and says,
Oh, this is going to be really funny, guys.
This better be funny.
So funny. It's not even the best joke ever.
he shakes the pouch and says,
Can't take this to the grave.
Fucking hell.
fuck it.
And Alaria's just gonna go, Solomon, that's actually really distasteful.
Solomon's lost a finger, he laughs at that.
This is what I think of distasteful.
Wagging coin purse and blood going everywhere.
My God's like Frodo.
Oh dear.
Right. Okay, so
Next the girl.
yes.
So did you grab all the stuff that I mentioned?
All the stuff. Okay.
Right. I think
Leave behind.
best course of action is to take this body, take Fia.
I wouldn't recommend that, I'm afraid.
Why?
Well, moving the body is always suspicious, for first.
Okay.
And I was the one that dealt the finishing blow. So it's me that will be accused, not you. I am willing to tell the truth of what happened here. Moving him upstairs makes it ruins the credibility of the case that you have. I'd leave him here and get the town guard, prove that this thing exists. If one of us stays down here the whole time, there's nothing anyone can do to perform shenanigans on blocking the doorway down here.
All right. Because we've had a bit of an issue recently with disappearing bodies.
Disappearing bodies?
Yes.
A young tiefling girl. Her body was snatched up in the night. Ran off with it.
Who? Ran off with it.
We have no idea.
No idea.
They took to the moors.
It was only for a second.
So first Charles and now this girl?
Yes.
And they seem to have been connected.
Connected how?
Well, in the fire, we found them in the same room.
Interesting. I'll follow up on that later.
Does that remind you of any sort of creature you might have slain?
Creature, no. But it's certainly interesting. And she sort of gets out a little notebook and makes a note and then puts it back.
The hags were also talking before we came in.
And Sylvan, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They seem to have been working for someone.
You speak Sylvan?
I do.
Oh, well done.
Thank
Difficult language to grasp.
Yeah.
I heard some of what they said. Not much. But yes, they did seem to be under the thumb of someone else, which is strange for hags. They almost never submit to someone else's will.
Why do they keep saying the word betrayed?
Betrayed?
Every time you took a shot, they shouted out, betray, betrayal, betrayed.
Oh, that. I assume they expected me to help Richter. When I didn't, and killed him, I assume they saw that as an act of betrayal. If in any way they worked for or were forcing Richter to work for them, I would absolutely expect that to be a betrayal.
Can I do like a sense motive?
Sense motive? Yeah, go for it.
Can I sense motive as well?
Yeah.
Please. Thank you, Chris.
That is a 12.
There's a
12.
19.
19. Sincerity. That's all you hear. This is someone who is also trying to like puzzle out a situation. So she's not telling the truth in the sense that she's not telling it like it's a hard fact.
Yeah.
She is speculating the same way that you are speculating.
Sure.
Well, we have no reason not to trust you. You've been a big help.
I'll endeavour not to give you one.
Pats round the back.
What about Fia? Can we take her from here?
It depends. Now I'm going to suggest something that none of you are going to like. But I have a hunch. This is the hag's magic. I don't think any of us would contradict that statement. And there is a cauldron over there that seems to have been important. I wonder what the liquid would do. I will try it first, make sure it's not lethally toxic or anything like that, but it could help.
No, allow me, my dear girl. I'm the oldest one here.
You're not, but okay.
I'm the second oldest one here.
You're not.
I'm the
His head slowly turns to like Ahanu and Aneurin saying,
I'm the third oldest one here.
Aneurin's over by the cage. Aneurin's not in this circle.
Probably.
As the third oldest one here,
Second youngest of the four of us.
I'm drinking the hag blood.
and goes over to the cauldron.
Be my guest.
If I die, burn the rookery.
And then,
Rookery?
Yes.
That's where you live.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, you get used to it.
and then Tom like sips a bit on the top.
From the cauldron.
He's like going. Is he going in like a
Head
kitten?
first. He goes,
It tastes disgusting. It tastes like Marmite has been mixed in with treacle, and then like dirt and ash has been poured into it. And it almost feels as it goes down your throat like it's fighting to get out of your throat. It's like this sort of liquid has a life or a sense of its own. You don't feel any ill effects other than it tasting disgusting. And it feels like if someone could drink it with a mouth that fear doesn't have, it would not. You don't know what it would do, but it certainly wouldn't kill them because it hasn't killed you immediately.
As I suspected. It's disgusting. I say we make her drink it.
She doesn't. How exactly are we going to do that? She doesn't have a mouth.
That was the bit I didn't think you'd like.
The ears, my
Ears?
dear girl, the ears.
Oh good God! You're not doing an enema with it, are you?
No. I don't believe she doesn't have a face. I believe she looks like she doesn't have a face.
Okay.
I believe she thinks she doesn't have a face, and it's essentially the world's best gag. How to stop someone screaming, make them think they can't scream.
Right, so her perception of herself sort of reinforces the spell.
She doesn't believe the illusion that has been cast on her, and so she doesn't believe she can see, she doesn't believe she can speak. So she doesn't.
Like
The greatest lie is a lie you
women
tell yourself.
upstairs. Have you seen? There was a woman upstairs.
The servants?
Yes.
Yes. There's something different there, but similar, I suppose.
All right. Well.
I think if we submerge her head, it will force her to realise what is the truth.
All right. I suppose it's the best shot we've got.
She looks at Aneurin, says, "Are you alright? Do you know the girl?
What?
Do you know the girl?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you okay with us doing this?"
Doing what?
Submerging her into the cauldron.
Just to break the illusion of the spell, so that she realizes that she still has her face.
Kind of looks to everybody. It couldn't do anything worse, could it?
Okay. Let's lead her gently over. And try this.
Do we need to get her out of the cage first, or?
I can sort that, don't worry. And she places a hand, feels with the other one in her pocket. There's a small scroll. She recites in like very methodical infernal the language that's written on it, as if sort of just going through the motions, recites what's on it, and the wood warps and creates a door.
Can I get what she recited?
I can.
Same.
It was just a very short magical incantation. It was a spell scroll that she just had that she used.
Cool.
Which is just tree shape.
Okay.
If you want to know. And yeah, so the sort of roots that were creating this cage bend to create a doorway that is easily entered. Do you want to lead her to the cauldron?
Please.
Go ahead.
Leads her through the doorway.
Fia sort of instinctively remains like grasped onto the bars. But when she sort of feels your hand on the shoulder, obviously she doesn't look to you or any of that. But sort of you feel the muscles in that shoulder sort of relax. And she sort of slowly lets go of the bars.
Can she still hear us?
I don't know. It depends whether she believes she has ears.
No, try talking to her. You know her, it might help.
Okay. I mean, I spoke to her earlier and she didn't say anything.
Might have been the hag magic, if it's more broken now.
Fee?
No response.
Let's just do this. And I lead her over to the
You
cauldron.
sort of ease her up onto her feet and she walks with you over to the cauldron. What do you do when you're at the cauldron?
I think there's a second to kind of brace for it, and then look back to you guys.
I think Alaria's going to come over as well and like gently like pull her hair back a bit more so it's out of her face.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are we sure about this? Nessie, are you really sure about this?
I'm not sure about anything, but it's the best guess I've got.
I heard he drank from it.
It'll be okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Her head goes in. As it goes in, Solomon, you see that the liquid reacts differently. It was thick and gloopy when you sort of took a sip, but this is just water, essentially. It looks like completely liquid, no viscosity in it at all. It goes in. There's no, apart from the ripples created by it, there's no movement in the water for a few seconds. A few more seconds. And then bubbles start coming to the surface. And against your hand, you feel a force of her pushing herself back up, and she comes out of the water. And she's got a full facial features and everything. And then she collapses.
I catch her as she falls.
You and her hit the ground. She's cradled in your arms, and she's completely unconscious.
But breathing?
Breathing, has a nose and mouth and eyes and everything.
Okay.
Well, that's one step done, I suppose.
Thank you.
It's nothing, just a good hunch.
Let's get her out of here, please.
Of course.
Yes. Alright.
Servants, what do we do with those?
I think gather as many as we can, lead them out. Perhaps we can
Sounds good by me.
heal them. Those poor women.
Horrific.
And what to do with Richter?
Do you have any idea why there were hags with Richter? Why he was a redcap?
That's kind of why I want to stay. I mean, there must be documents somewhere. Or something talking about this.
What were they working for?
Who? What? Why? There's all sorts of questions that I'd love to get answers to.
The hags also said that they couldn't feed on fear.
They couldn't or wouldn't.
They weren't allowed.
Why?
I don't know. So, whatever...
What specifically did you hear?
What specifically did I hear? Okay, where did I take my notes?
So they weren't allowed.
And it was a secret, wasn't it? Because So one of them told
So
the other
they
to
were-
shut up.
Arguing about a... No, that's Richter. So where is it?
Would Ahanu
Yes.
remember anything from the fairy tale she grew up with about hags?
The fairy tales about hags are very sort of loose and often like the grains of truth were sort of that hags actually do exist and sort of what they look like. The story elements were very much the messages for children to teach them not to be naughty. So from your sort of experience with that, it's quite different to the stories of hags. Like hags would never work for anyone in the stories you were told. This is already very unusual that they seem to have another master. So I think those stories don't go far enough to explain what's going on.
I remember them saying that they couldn't feed on fear. That
Did they
she was
say
for some-
fear or fear?
As in fear, the gut,
person,
the gut, not the
abstract.
emotion. They couldn't feed on her. That she was for someone else.
But why?
I don't know. It's why they seemed so excited that Solomon stepped out. It was like they were allowed to eat him if they wanted to.
They can eat him but not fear.
Yes. Then they were saying something about one more as well.
One more.
Well, think about all of the missing young women. If these hags were gathering them
missing women.
one a month for decades.
What?
Did you not know about this?
No.
So, we spoke already to one of the elves in the town. One young woman a month for 20 years.
That
There
does
was a-
seem like a feeding pattern.
There was a 15-year gap for some reason. And then even before that, one a month for decades, centuries even, as long as this woman could remember. One a month. A woman...
So that's not Richter.
No. But a young woman, someone who wouldn't be missed, someone who could be written off as having run away, free spirits, girls who like to go out onto the moors at night. They could be written off as an accident, run off to the city, gone with a man. One a month for possibly hundreds of years.
She sort of smirks very slightly. And it's the sort of smirk of, I don't like that this is what I think the answer is, but I think I might be onto something. Young man, you know this girl.
Yes.
I'm going to ask a potentially delicate question.
Go ahead.
Has she ever been involved with someone else?
No.
Her eyes sort of glance down as she closes them slightly. All the talk of demons. It's the oldest sacrifice in the book.
You think something's stealing virgins?
I don't not think that. You can see she's getting visibly... She's quite a stoic face, but she's angry behind her eyes. Yes, that's what I think.
It's quite a lot of things that go after purity in that sense.
Not wrong there, but whatever is going after it, that could be a link. If it was always young girls,
Apparently.
then that would easily narrow down failure rates.
You're right.
It would make sense as to why they could consume Solomon and couldn't fear.
Could you identify the blood in the cave?
The blood? This blood?
Around the walls, yeah.
I can try.
It's... All I know is it's not angelic. It's
Not angelic. That doesn't narrow it down hugely, I'm afraid.
something immortal. Something
She sort of
old.
looks in bewilderment. Alright, let's have a go. She goes up to the wall. Sort of takes a bit, licks it. Oh. Oh. And she moves her hand a little bit further away, takes another bit, licks that. Oh, ugh. Then, confused, she sort of runs to the other end of the cavern, takes another one. She looks like she's piecing something together.
What is it?
What isn't it?
Is it everything?
Yeah. Manticore there. There was what tasted like ogre.
Oh.
And then over there was zombie.
Oh.
Yeah. We're being haunted now.
No, God. So there's just the blood of everything.
The blood of many things.
I suppose that explains why there's so much of it.
Unless it's to obfuscate. Huh.
Hide what it really is behind.
Hide a message? No, that would be weird. My brain thought you could write something in a particular type of blood and cover it with other bloods, and that might hide the message, but how would you ever then read it? Unless you don't need to read it. Oh. Right, can we look for actual documents here? Because
Yeah.
This is all very fascinating, but I'm gonna get
Get Fia to her
home.
father.
Fear
Yes.
home.
Thank you again.
that's what I'm here for.
Leave,
Glad she's safe.
leave everything else to us.
I'll help. I can carry her.
You sure?
Yeah.
I apologise in advance for her father. He's not as good as she is.
That's alright. If he gives us any trouble, you can, hug him to death.
Thanks.
Anytime, Simon.
So the two of you make your way out of the cavern. Nessie looks at Solomon and you, Alaria, and just says, right, I know those two have gone, and we want to make sure they're safe and everything. But over there is some hag furniture, and I really want to see what they've got in their drawers.
Have at it.
Alright, let's have a look.
Let's have a look together.
Right. She walks over to this sort of
Yeah, Dylan.
gnarled, almost, it's like that grown structure. It's like this plant, this tree has grown in the shape of a chest of drawers rather than it being carved out of wood. And there's like a triplet of makeshift beds large enough for 3 hags to sit on. It's just a corner of this grotto that has been made into a makeshift bedroom, essentially.
Do the hags have anything on them?
No.
No, okay.
No, the hags weren't wearing anything. They
Oh
weren't.
god.
Yeah, no.
Naked hags!
And yeah, Nessie immediately pulls up the mattress, the straw mattress, to see if there's anything under it, and
Right,
starts rooting
I'm
around.
gonna cast Mage Hand and use that to open some desk drawers because I don't trust that nothing's gonna jump out at me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Solomon's already sipped hag blood water, so he's going in there.
Just getting right in there.
Yeah.
Right, so opening up the desk drawers, anything in there?
So in the top drawer, there is some pieces of large parchment. It's equivalently scaled to a creature that is almost twice the size of a human. And it's got writings in a lot of different languages on it, mainly Sylvan, but there's bits of Infernal, Celestial, Necril, all sorts of languages.
I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages on it just to cover the ones that I don't speak.
You sort of pass your hand over it and cast a spell. And it now all in common, or Elven, I suppose, actually, would be your native language. So it would all become Elven to you. And in Elven is a garble. essentially. It's nothing comprehensible. It's almost like it's been written in code in other languages.
What does it say?
I think it's a cipher.
Oh, I hate those. Why does anyone do them?
I don't know. I think it's really stuck up.
Can you decipher it?
Maybe if I have time. But I need some sort of code for it. Can I change it back, or is it forever?
It's only changed in your perception.
Right.
So it hasn't changed at all.
Okay, then can I dispel it to look at it in all the languages again?
Yeah.
And in those languages, is it any sort of sense? Does it make sense? No.
Again, from the languages you do know, there's like letter patterns that don't make sense.
Right.
And like it looks like it's deliberately encoded, and then they've put it through other languages to like double encode it.
Right. I might need to try and find the code that they're using, if I have any chance of cracking it at all.
Well, we have the time.
I suppose so. Roll it up.
Yep.
Put it in my bag and keep looking to see if there's any sort of...
As you sort of take the parchment out and see the drawer bare without anything in it, carved into the wood is tallies.
How many?
99.
What do you see?
There's tally marks in here.
Tallies.
99. I imagine if they said one more, they wanted to make an even 100. I think.
Alaria, immediately your mind, it's logical enough. Like, 1 a month, 100 only accounts for, like, 8 years. That's far too few for 1 a month for centuries.
Does that mean that... So that's 8 years. Does that mean that there's more than one thing that they've been serving, or is 100 just a round number and then they get a new draw?
We have time to figure it out.
Any more searching?
Would the 99 kind of correspond with like what's being put in the cauldron, or is it just 99 flat out? It's a number.
It's just a tally. It's
Okay,
not even
cool.
a number, it's just tally marks.
Okay.
Maybe there are things around Richter's property we can search for.
Yes. And we need to get those women out.
Yes.
Yes. How?
Lead them. I think they can hear.
They can hear?
I think so. I'm pretty sure they bumped into Aneurin and I. And, well, they seemed responsive somewhat when we spoke to them. Well, they couldn't speak. They sort of a lot. And when we apologised, there seemed to be some sort of recognition that we'd spoke.
Right. And you're sure that wasn't discomfort or...
I don't know, it sounded like they were trying to tell us to get out of their fucking way. They were carrying trays of glasses.
Carrying... Oh, they were servants?
I think so.
This is all...
Whether or not it was still Richter, he seemed to be using these blind and muted women as servants.
See, this is what I don't get. There is evidence here suggesting that Richter is ruling over the hags, and there is other evidence suggesting the exact opposite.
Yes.
Which of them was in control?
With redcaps, are they in service to things?
Yes, usually hags.
It might be the case then.
But Richter wasn't a redcap. He was turned into a redcap.
exactly?
Presumably temporarily. I heard him speaking before I got here.
Yes, he said something about getting his house back.
We need to find his study.
We do.
Can I check to see if like the thing that was affecting fears isn't the same thing as what the servants have in terms of like I know they have actual features, but like
whether it's the same effect manifesting differently or a different effect, you couldn't tell.
Okay.
The thing with a lot of the stuff that's going on here is it's not normal magic. This is very fey hag magic. So a lot of the normal rules of magic and the normal principles are sort of out the window because they have an entirely different sort of manifestation of their power.
Okay.
I don't know what's worse, if it turns out that these hags have been doing all this, or if it turns out that this creepy fucking baron just liked keeping a bunch of mutilated women around.
Indeed.
Nonetheless, it
At least
doesn't...
I got my money first.
Yes, it doesn't look good that he's now dead and we're in his manor.
I'll take that. That's fine. Don't worry.
Let's backtrack and search.
Yes, we'll find his study.
Yes. So do you make your way up?
Yeah.
Cool. Make your way up.
Yeah.
And you get to the entrance and you get back into that really dark section. And as you sort of get towards the dark section, Nessie's like, I hate darkness spells, don't you?
Yeah.
They're just a nuisance.
You said that the women, their mouths were sewn.
Yes.
Can we...
Put the bark near them. My thoughts
it might
exactly,
be
my dear
magic.
girl.
Can we put
The bark?
Oh, there's an elf here who has a tree that dispels magic.
Way to bury the lead. That's amazing.
We were
know,
just as
incredible.
surprised as you.
A little terrifying as well, but...
I suppose you rely on magic, don't you? Can I see it?
Yes.
Alright,
She reaches out her hand.
pass it over. If you want to test it out, do you use magic?
No, just interested.
Well, I guess I can...
Ah, it's a crossbreed. Very interesting.
Crossbreed of what, sorry?
Different types of tree.
Interesting. Which ones?
Couldn't say for certain, but it's got some definitely oak sort of in there. And then witch elm. Witch elm is meant to release evil when you cut its branches. I wonder if it's been magically altered to store something in it, or I don't know how it might operate, but it seems to do exactly what you say and stop magic. That's very clever.
So maybe she could take it back.
You take it back, and as you take it off her, she does go, very interesting.
Is the woman still on the floor?
in the kind of
yes.
praying position?
Yeah.
Cool.
In the same position
Yeah,
that
Alaria's
Simon
gonna walk over and is gonna sort of place the bark down by her.
You place the bark next to her, and she looks up at you. Like, obviously she doesn't have eyes, but her sort of face turns to you. And she says, "What have you done?"
You alright?
Let me go back.
Back?
Take the pain away.
Who are you? What's your name? We're here to help.
Name. Ria Darby.
How did you
Take
get
it
here?
away.
It's okay. It's okay. We can get you healing. We can get you help.
Take it away.
Can we do like can I do sense motive? I
Mhm.
guess. So, yeah.
How long have you
So,
been here?
27.
27. She is in absolute agony. How long? What is the year?
What is the year?
The year is... Let me just check to make sure I'm getting it right.
2015.
1350.
It's 1350.
1350. 7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Who brought you here?
Kind man.
What did he look like?
Tall. Fair hair. Short beard. Rings and jewellery. Well dressed. She smiles. That's all she says.
Did he do this to you?
He... And she trails off. She can't answer it.
And
Take away the pain.
we need to get her to a cleric or a paladin, someone. Might be able to heal her.
Solomon turns to Nessie.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I have no idea what's happened to this girl. She looks down at her, says, Rhea, can you let go of the tray? And Rhea sort of looks, well, doesn't look, obviously, but her head turns around and she says, can't.
Why?
Pain.
It hurts to let go?
Can't let go. If any of you want to examine the tray in the hands, a medicine
Yeah.
check would suffice.
Have you got medicine?
I have heal. Is that the same?
Yeah, heal is the
Okay,
Pathfinder
both.
version of
Just in
medicine.
That's a natural
Never mind.
20.
Gonna put my dice down. Actually, you know what?
You
Yeah, so 18.
carefully sort of examine the hands, and this is the first time you've really looked at them. It looks like something has melted her hands into the metal of the tray. She is not just unable from a compulsion to let go of the tray. This tray has, for whatever reason and however, become part of her. As her flesh has melted and sealed against the tray.
Do you remember anything else? At all? How you got here? Any other
Invited.
girls?
That others, yes. Many others.
Were you invited by Richter von Strauss?
Kind man. She smiles at the name.
God. What has he done to these women?
He brought us. And her brow furrows and she says, he betrayed us.
Betrayed you how?
Down, down, down. Blood. Monsters.
The hags?
Creatures of horrible. She shakes her head and she's clearly panicking
It's okay.
as she's remembering trauma.
It's okay. They're gone now. You're safe.
Never safe, always pain.
We can stop the pain. We can get you to people who can stop the pain.
Let me go.
Is there any sort of like check we can do to just see like, because just checking. Got to make sure our phrase is right. Really got to make sure our phrase is right.
You need to see if we need to mercy kill her or not.
Kinda.
Oh god.
I know.
I can see why you wanted to get your phrasing right.
I know. I don't want to like. If she's in constant agony and we can't find anyone, you know what I mean? Like, if we were to find someone, it would actually have to be now and today.
Okay.
Really, you know what I mean? So.
I think if you're outside, I think Alaria is gonna like take her hands gently and is gonna reach out to Savant. Savant, we found a woman here. There's probably more. Something terrible has happened to them. Is there anything we can do to help?
Show me.
Is it... How?
Imagine it.
Okay, Alaria's gonna look at her and is gonna close her eyes and like hold a really clear image in her head of this woman, of like her hands melted into the tray, the eyes that aren't there. I'm guessing like the remnants of the sewn shut mouth.
How did they behave before the bark was placed?
She was just lying there.
Before she fell?
We couldn't see them clearly, it was dark, but it seemed that they were just being servants, running around doing errands, carrying trays.
Servant or a drone?
They couldn't speak, but it seemed like they weren't exactly all there.
Take the bark away.
Why?
Just do it.
Okay, so Lara's gonna come back. So gently, like, take the bark and move it away from...
As the bark is moved away from the girl, you watch as there's not much of an expression because of the lack of eyes. It's hard to read what she might be thinking, but she goes from engaging and sort of looking towards sound to blank. And before any like thread comes to sew her mouth back shut, her sort of jaw drops and hangs open, and her tongue sort of lolls just out of her mouth. And she sort of goes from having her arms sort of soft, slightly off to the side, her legs sort of slightly off to the side, to rigid and essentially like in a pose of just lying completely supine with the tray out in front of her.
So Lara's gonna reach this moment and be like, I think they've cast something on her to make her...
Feeble mind.
Oh, God. Is there anything we can do?
Unless you know a very powerful curse breaker. No. I did know someone, not here anymore, but I'm afraid there really isn't much.
Alright.
We will cut from there and join Aneurin and Ahanu.
Thank you for helping me.
Of course. I'm sure you would do the same for me.
Probably not until very recently, to be really honest with you, madam.
I know. I wouldn't trust those arms of yours anyway. How far is it now?
Not far. It's not far from the house to the redwoods.
I was doing that in character.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. How far is it, the
About 200 yards.
Oh, right. Cool. Thank you.
It's not far. It's just down the road. When I warned you about her father, I meant it. He's a deep annoyance. But let's, and I mean this for both of us, probably more myself. No matter what he says, let's try and not punch him in the face. Deal? And I stick out my hand.
She just sort of nods and then sort of looks at Faye, looks at Aneurin going, can't really shake right now.
Touche. Okay. Here we are. Ready?
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got a way with people.
Knock on the door.
As you go to knock on the door opens before you can sort of almost knock through it.
Yeah.
Dawson stands there. Heard you coming. What's happened to her?
This is gonna be a lot of information.
She was kidnapped.
Kidnapped by who?
By Richter.
He looks daggers into you. Be very careful before you make an accusation like that. Especially someone like you.
Sir, you know me. I am the daughter of Melisandre and Otto van der Vella. Trust me on my word and trust me on my family's honour. We've literally just come from his house. Nessie, the witchfinder that came to investigate, she was with us and she saw the whole thing. She's finishing off the investigator now, but she will, anything that this man says, or anything that I say, she can vouch for us.
If what you say is true, then we need to go and get Richter and bring him to justice.
Nessie is currently dealing with the situation. I think now the most important thing is your daughter.
It wasn't just Richter.
Or do you mean it wasn't just Richter? You're going to lay accusations
We had
at
to
all of your
pull her
uncles?
from the lair of a coven of hags.
Hags?
Hags.
From the children's stories, boy.
Sir,
Put me in a zone of truth. See if I'm lying.
I don't need to use magic to know when you're telling tales.
sir, if you need to vouch again, if our word is not good enough, we will happily go into the zone of truth.
I don't doubt for a second that you think you saw hags. What I do doubt is that two children would have gone into a coven of hags, found Richter kidnapping my daughter, and lived to tell the tale.
And yet, here we are. With your daughter, who we saved, by the way, still unconscious in this lady's arms.
How do I know that you're not using this to besmirch the name of your uncle and gain the title for yourself?
I don't give a flying fuck about the title. What I do care about is fear.
And fear looks uninjured.
You can thank us for that.
I thank you for returning my daughter to me.
You don't sound very grateful, but I'll take it.
And thank you. I'm afraid I don't believe your story, And now if you'll leave me to my evening, I would be most grateful.
If you... No, it's fine. Yeah, you'll do okay with her, yeah?
Ahanu passes her Faya to her father.
He looks at Fia, holding her. Why isn't she awake?
As I say, we have just pulled her from a coven of hags. She has been under some strange magic.
Magic?
That's the only way I know how to describe it.
He places a hand on her forehead. And you see a sort of very soft, sort of almost grey-white light come out of his hand. His eyes close. She's not there.
What do you mean?
Her mind, it isn't there.
Her mind is... What?
She's a husk. What have you done to her?
I've not done anything to her. I wouldn't do anything to her. You know that I wouldn't do anything to her.
He looks right into your eyes and he says, yes, quite right. What has he done to her? And there is vengeance across his gaze. Where is he?
Where is who?
Richter von Strauss.
Sir, I see that you're angry. I see the rage. But as you, a man of the law, know, we have to do this the right way. Nessie, the hired...
law can fuck itself. He hurt my daughter.
Starting to believe me now?
There's tears streaming down his face. He will pay.
I look to Ahanu.
Tell me where he is.
I look to Ahanu, and in my eyes there's a question of, do we tell him?
He escaped. But,
another one.
But we can take you to where we found her, where we found the hags. We can show you the cauldron. We can show you anything that you think will help bring her back. Nessie...
I can bring her back. It's...
You can?
Of course I can, boy. What's my use to this town if I can't?
do it!
No, I won't.
Instead of being stood here...
He rubs his hands together. And there's a blue glow this time. You see him whisper a silent prayer. He places a hand. And then he takes a knife and slits down his arm. Blood pours from the wound. He rubs it onto his other hand. He takes a small pouch of something, you can't see what, places it in there, says another prayer, and it all goes up into a sort of blue flame, and as the blue flame is in his hand, he places it onto Fia's head, and you see her writhe in seeming agony, and then he takes it off, and she awakes.
Fee?
No.
Oh my god! And I hug her.
Yeah, she embraces you back. Dad? Where am I?
You're home. We've brought you home.
You need to stay here.
Where's Richter?
He's gone. You're safe. Look,
Her shoulders drop, and as her shoulders drop to the question of, like, where's Richter, Valron looks at her, and it's like that was the final confirmation that what you're saying is true, is her reaction to being relieved that Richter isn't here. He took me to this cave. There were three things there.
We know.
You know?
We saw him.
We found the caverns, the ones covered in blood.
Aneurin fought bravely to bring you home.
He casts Ahanu a look of, I'm liking you more by the second.
Wingman.
Yeah. Very bravely. But that's tooting my own horn, sorry.
Don't overegg it.
Thanks.
What happened to me?
You were in a kind of wooden cage that these three hags...
Hags?
Hags.
From the stories?
Yes. Stories that seem to be more real than any of us thought. But don't worry. We killed them.
Got them.
The important...
Wow.
Look, you've been through a lot. The important thing is that you're home now. You're safe. Take some time. We'll come check on you again later.
What about the others?
The others?
The others? In the cage?
In the cage? It was just you in the cage, Fia.
6 other women.
Ahanu looks to Aneurin with a look of, we've got to go back.
Fia, we just saw you in the cage.
Could have sworn I saw others.
Don't worry about them now. Get some rest, take some time, and when you're ready to talk about what happened, we'll be here to listen.
Of course. Thank you. Both of you.
Hey.
And even Thauron, he wipes away a tear and says, Indeed. Thank both of you. I don't have much, but I hope this can suffice. And he reaches into a pocket behind him and passes you both an amulet.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm going to take it.
Ahanu takes it.
Ahanu takes it.
Or is it
Ahanu and Aneurin.
There's
only one.
No, you take it.
Oh, I thought there was one each.
No.
Sorry.
Just one.
We want more jewellery.
Sir.
I need more jewellery.
Sir, give it to Ahanu, my friend.
Very good of you.
She sort of like has
You'll
a
only
little...
steal it from her anyway. Passes it to Ahanu.
Touché.
She sort of does like a little toothy smile, and but that she's trying to hide her. If you can blush with green skin.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You blush purple.
Yeah, I blush purple when Aneurin refers to her as a friend.
If you don't mind, I and my daughter would quite like to get some rest now.
Of course. Just before we leave, I hug Fee again, and I'm just saying, I'm so happy you're safe.
So am I.
And he kind of wipes a tear away and he says, we'll call it even then, yeah? On the saving front. Because that one was quite big. You've done it a lot, but that one was...
Let's call it even.
Okay. Thauron,
Aneurin,
let's go.
you depart. And which way do you walk? Do you walk back towards the house?
I think we're going back towards
Back towards the house?
Well, what time is it?
Ooh, good question.
Late.
It's late. I think
Maybe
Ahanu...
2 in the morning, that sort of time.
Oh, sugar plum fairies. Ahanu sort of, as they're walking back to the house, sort of realises that she might have been too late. And she tells Aneurin, I've got to go to the hovel. I've got to...
Why, what's up?
It's too long to explain, but Mel sent me I've got to do something for Mel. But when you get back to the house, can you please tell Nessie that I've said that Richter escaped, just in case she needs to get her story straight.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
You hear a scream coming from down the road.
What the hell was that? I think then they just...
Yeah, we both dart there.
You both run, and there is a small crowd gathering around the Bloodthorn obelisk in the centre of town.
What's going on?
I think Ahanu sort of pushes past people and is like, excuse me, like trying to get to the front.
I'm following behind her. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry, but
You
through.
get far enough into the crowd to see that strapped in like almost a crucifix position with his arms splayed behind his back is Charles von Strauss's body chained to the obelisk.
Oh, God.
He has no eyes, and his tongue is lolling out of his mouth.
Oh, my fucking God.
Aneurin, get back to the house now. Report everything to Nessie.
Okay, we'll do.
I've got to go to the hovel, but I'll meet you guys. Somewhere. Where? Oh, how? You'll hear me. Oh, how? I've got to go.
How? Oh! I understand. Okay,
Roll perception, both of you.
It's going to be 28.
He's making up numbers.
Is everything.
That's what you get when you have a plus 10 to perception.
Aneurin is used to just always having an ear for what a crowd is talking about. So you can be having a conversation, and if someone says something even vaguely interesting, be it gossip or whatever, your ear will prick to it.
Aneurin has got ADHD.
Maybe.
And while you're just discussing the plan and where you're going to be, you hear two people, one of whom says to the other, "A light in the house. Look." And the attention of the crowd, which is so fixed on this monument with this body strapped to it, shifts and turns to the hill. And there is a light in the window of Ashrun Manor.
Oh, dear. Would I recognise which room the light's coming from?
Ooh, give me a knowledge local check. Give yourself a +5 because you did live in this.
Oh, well, that'll be 27 then, with the +5.
Fuck me, I
On
guess.
top of my +7.
It is your mother's old room.
Fuck. You might have to wait.
What's happened?
It's too long to explain. I have to go to the house on the hill.
Okay, I think Ahanu is just like, I don't know what to do. I've already let Mel down. Like, okay, new plan. You go to the house on the hill. I will go back to the manor. I will let everyone know, and then I will come to you.
If I need anything, I'll howl.
Love it. Twice like a barn owl, once like a brown owl.
So basically, if I hear a little girl screaming, maybe with a little bit of a whistle, that's you. Rand. Right, see you a bit.
Or if you see, or hear rather, someone hit the deck, it's probably me.
Oh, he's got self-deprecating.
He's had to learn.
Add it to the conditions.
So Ahanu runs back towards the manse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to
And Aneurin toward the house on the hill.
Yeah.
Right, let's cut back to Solomon and Alaria.
What did she say?
Who?
Who?
Savant?
Yes.
Oh, well, they said that it appears that these women have been cursed. Feeble-minded. That's what they said. We need someone who can break curses. Someone powerful.
Can she not do it?
No, well, it's not really.
I'm not a magic user, I'm afraid.
It's a bit.
Oh, you weren't talking about me?
No.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Savant.
Who's
Well-
Savant?
Oh, your god.
Yes.
Not one of the 8.
Your god talks to you?
Yes. Allegedly.
All the time.
All the time? You have actual contact with a deity?
Yes.
Yes.
She was silent, having a conversation with herself. Did you not hear the murmuring?
Bloody hell. You must be a very powerful cleric.
No, working on it. You know, like, you
What
know.
deity do you follow?
Savant.
Not one of the 8.
No.
Not one of the 8 or any of the others.
No.
No, you know, like, niche. Underground. Need to know.
Need to know.
Yeah, you're sort of like,
You know that's not normally how gods work.
well, you're sort of born into it, you know? It's like the most dedicated.
So they have a smaller following who believe more potently?
Yes, exactly.
Interesting. Very interesting. You know, I think I used to know someone that thought that they could become a god that way.
Really?
Yeah. Elf woman who wanted to start a library cult or something.
Oh.
That was a long time ago. Well before your time, I imagine.
How long?
A few hundred years?
Yeah. Before me. Anyway, but she, unfortunately, it's not within her domain, really, to break a sort of curse like that. And, you know, gods just can't go around performing
What's Savant's domain, may I ask?
knowledge.
Knowledge, as in like the knowledge of how to break curses,
Or knowledge of everything.
including how to break curses.
Yes, but you can't just, like, hand it out.
Why?
That's not how it works.
How does it work?
You have to earn it.
Earn it?
Yes.
Earn it.
Ah, how do you earn it?
By offering them knowledge.
I won't judge.
Listen, it's a thing, it's fine. I offer them, they give to me. It's worship.
So is that why you're here?
Yes,
I see.
they sent me.
They sent you?
Yes.
So you get sent little missions.
Yes.
Right! Weirdest cleric I've ever met, but I won't judge. So what information do you have that you could give to receive the power that you need?
That kind of power, I don't think I have anything that worthy. I mean,
Do I have anything?
to receive the sort of power to break this kind of curse, and not just once, but it would appear numerous times.
Can Solomon
We need
think of
something-
anything, I guess, that's worthy of
Something
Savant?
huge.
No.
Something they'd never heard before.
Doesn't boil.
How did old Jim get his name? Allow me to tell you the tale.
It's a long shot, and I don't think you'd like it if it worked. But you could try a name.
A name?
Roll the dice. See what happens.
What name?
Cassandriel. And as Nessie says that name, you feel a shudder in yourself.
Who is that?
My sister.
Can I roll if I recognize it? Roll? Would that be a knowledge?
History, I guess.
Can I roll just in case?
Yeah, that's
No,
all.
there's no way you would know, but there is a way.
Oh wait, no,
that-
that's a 7. I thought it was gonna be a plus. I think it's a plus. 14.
It's an uncommon but not unique elven name. There was a royal family that had a Princess Cassandriel, but that's about all you can get. Very elven name, though.
What would a name get me? Just a random.
Just see what it does.
No. All right. So she's gonna sit down and sort of quietly and be I have something to offer, maybe, if it could help me.
What, child?
It's a name.
What name? What's the importance of a
I
name?
don't know. I was told to offer it.
Go ahead.
Someone I trust. So, Cassandriel.
You dare speak that name!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was told that it might.
Forget it!
Okay.
Offer it!
I offer it.
She takes it. You forget the name.
What did she say?
Nothing.
No?
No.
Oh.
So sometimes that happens. You know, you offer something and
What did you tell her? She looks at you. Nessie looks dead into your eyes.
It was
See, it's interesting, isn't it, Solomon?
What just happened?
I
What did you offer?
can't remember.
Fascinating.
Told you she wouldn't like it.
Anyway, we should go to his study. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, let's look around.
Yeah, so head up.
Head up.
Yep.
Richter's rooms are strange.
Mm-hmm.
He has a study that goes off from a bedroom. The bedroom doesn't have a bed in it. It's clearly what would be the master bedroom, and it has a dresser, a wardrobe, all the other sort of furniture pieces that would be in a bedroom, except a bed.
Any valuables?
Nothing of particular value. This house is very much the epitome of nothing of particular value. But there are notes everywhere in the room and not organised at all.
So yeah, just go over, look at the notes, try and make head nor tail of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Are they in common or in the same like cipher script?
Some in common, some in not cipher. There are points where there seems to be a language of his own creation that he uses. But yeah, it's all either in common or at least common alphabet. And it's mostly journal articles and incomprehensible thoughts just written down on paper in no chronological order or anything.
Anything about like the missing women and anything like that, or is it just sort of?
There are numerous mentions of tributes and the need to find a tribute seems to play on his mind in a lot of the journal pieces. He also talks about failed tributes. He hates and seems to hate in his writing liars and people that don't tell him the truth. And you get a sense of almost loathing of him spending time finding a tribute to discover that the tribute was a lie and that they needed to be punished.
When you say that like the tribute was a lie, is he like alluding to like young women who aren't virgins?
Reading it through that lens, it makes sense for that
Right.
to be an interpretation. It becomes clearer, and as you read through, it's very much your best guess, and I think Nessie and Solomon reading would sort of very much corroborate the conclusion that the servants are what was done to the people that were brought that weren't virgins.
So would they have been I guess, stealing these girls blindly, I guess, on the assumption that they were working on the assumption that they were virgin, and when they weren't, they were just turned into feeble-minded servants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drones, he calls
Drones. Cool.
them. It also if you spend more time here, like we're talking about up to half an hour of research here. You also see that he has a shift from probably 2 years ago, where he realizes his good looks and charms are no longer enough to lure these girls, or tributes as he calls them. But he also begins to talk about like the phrase "not long now" and "soon it'll be over" and "I can be free" comes up more and more the more recently the article seems to have been written.
I feel less guilty now that you've stabbed him over and over again in the face.
Bit of an asshole, right?
I think that's an understatement.
Yep. You see, it's a really weird pattern, just to get it off my chest for a sec. So many of the people that hire me are the monsters themselves. It's such a tired pattern, but
Well,
here we are again.
I suppose what's the best way to get eyes off of you is to hunt the thing that you are.
Pretty insightful.
How did the investigation go?
The girl earlier?
Yes, the one you took back with you and talked to.
I didn't. I took her away and got her a drink. Made it clear I wasn't going to put her through any stress.
Alright.
See, I've been hired to do a job, and I'm here to do the job that I need to do, not the job I was required to do. I will hunt and kill the monsters in this town, but that does not mean I will be told by men who the monsters in this town are. That young girl was not a monster. There's no way I'd put her through torture, interrogation, for a gaggle of men, at least half of whom have since turned out to be sociopathic murderers. So forgive me for not interrogating the girl, but I don't view her as in any way guilty.
I agree. So, I think Alaria's going to gather up a bunch of these notes to take as like evidence as well of like what Richter's been doing. It's also getting, I'd say, like a good like time span, and also the ones that I'd say are the most like comprehensive and, you know, like showing his like plans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So alright, I suppose that's some good evidence that we've got here as well.
Cool. You get to the door at the same time that Ahanu gets to the manor.
You're back.
Oh, thank God you're still here. Okay. Oh God, where to even begin?
Did you get Fia back safely?
Fia's back, safe. It turns out, right, there is a lot here. We're under a lot of time, so I just need to get this out and you just need to listen to me very carefully. Fia is fine. Fia is safe. Fia wasn't as well as what we at first thought. Turns out she was a husk, but don't worry.
A husk?
Shh. I said save questions to the end. But her dad has brought her back. She's fine. I said we will go back and check on her once she's had a time to be back on this mortal coil for a little bit. Anyway, so that's one thing. Second thing, I really need to get to the hovel. I was on my way when Aneurin and I heard screaming by the obelisk.
The obelisk?
The obelisk. Again, save questions for the end. Charles has been found. He's been crucified. His eyes taken out. His tongue coming out of his mouth. Just above this, the whole crowd are there.
Like the women here.
The women, hold on, again, questions at the end. Right,
So that's one thing. Nessie, for you.
Yes.
So Fia's dad was obviously, fair enough, quite angry, wanted to come down here to find Richter. I said Richter has escaped.
Why?
Do with that information what you will. If you need to change your information, just say that you found him, then you killed him. Perfect. Right. So after that, Aneurin. So why isn't Aneurin with me? That is a good question. Thank you for saving that at the end. So basically, Aneurin and I saw a light coming from the house that's on the hill. The name escapes me. Ashrun, that's it. The house on the hill. There was a light coming from it, and he just said that he had to go there. That's where he is now. I would say
the abandoned mansion.
The abandoned mansion, yes. I would say go there now. I need to go help Mel. It's something I've got to do on my own. Go help Aneurin. He seemed he didn't seem okay.
Okay. We'll finish up here and we'll go to Aneurin. Come find us if you need help. You know where we'll be.
Will do.
Should you really be going out on your own?
I mean, if you could spare someone, do, but I ain't got time. Just choose marks yourselves. Okay, let's go.
Okay. So Nessie and Solomon heading to the manor? Or is Solomon toe tired?
No, Solomon will go.
Okay.
Solomon will go. I just wasn't sure if Nessie wanted to quote finish up here. Mostly because
no, Nessie's
Richter's
happy
body's
to leave.
there. Okay, cool. Heading to
Nessie is very much the truth says enough. Like, we've got the evidence, the paper evidence, we've got the servants that are going to be found wandering around, we've got the body in the basement. There's so much evidence that suggests that this was a completely justified kill and it was self-defense. So yeah, there's no doubt in her mind that this isn't just a leave it, let it be, interfering with it, trying to move a body. That's only going to muddy the narrative that's already very clear.
Yeah.
So she joins you. Let's first deal with the hovel. So you make your way sort of out of town. As you go past the obelisk towards the edge of town, and as you get sort of 500 yards, as the houses are becoming more spread out and town seems to filter out before the town gate, you see maybe 20, 30 women sort of walking from the town gate towards you.
But from the hovel, do you mean?
They've come through the town gate.
Yeah.
And they're walking towards you.
Okay.
But in the opposite direction to where you would have to walk to get to the hovel.
Okay, and do I just assume that they've come from the hovel because of what?
Assume what you want to assume.
Is this it?
Hold on 1 second. I think she goes up to one of the women just quietly and says, can I ask where you've been this evening?
You go up to a sort of slightly short even for a halfling woman. And so she sort of looks up at you, and then she looks at the other women who sort of shake their head very slightly, and she says, just been coming back from the hunting lodge, haven't we?
Is the hunting lodge near the hovel?
The hunting lodge is like a mile further out of town than the hovel, but in the same direction.
Can I sense their motive or sense their telling the truth?
You can sense motive, yeah.
That is a 18.
She doesn't want to slip up.
Look, I know times are scary right now, but Mel has sent me to the hunting lodge.
Oh, you're Mel's new adopted daughter, aren't you?
Yes, yeah.
She looks and says, and sort of looks, and the others sort of go. And she says, "We were at the hovel just outside of town.
Oh, thank God.
But none of them showed, so we've come back early."
Then?
Who?
Holly hairs.
Right.
Wait, none of them showed.
Apparently they've all been taken.
They have, apart from Anders.
He wouldn't show there. Just for us girls, innit?
Can I... Mel has sent me to find out the truth. She said she's worried that she's not as blameless as what me or Otto would make. Can you just give
You
me...
mean the false scrolls?
The scrolls?
What?
The false scrolls. One of the sort of more professional, stoic-looking women just grabs the shoulder of the woman that's talking to you.
Please, I understand it is very open out here. If you want, we can go somewhere more quiet. Mel has sent me to find out.
You swear you're here on Mel's behalf?
I swear. I'll never let anything bad happen to Mel. I'm trying to get her out of there.
Trust me, tonight we've learned more than anyone that things are a lot more complex here than they seem.
Come to the apothecary tomorrow. First light.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk there.
Okay.
Not right now. Not
No.
in a group.
No.
Don't want anything pinned on the other women.
Will that be too late though? Because I know the trial's happening tomorrow.
I think with the events of tonight, the trial might be delayed slightly.
Events? What events?
Charles von Strauss is dead.
Whew!
And Richter von Strauss has a bunch of blinded, tortured women in his house.
Are the monsters gone?
The hags?
They were hags?
They were hags.
Are they gone?
Yes.
Good. Tomorrow, first light.
Alright.
And then she walks the others off.
Ahanu's feeling really, really tense. She's like, should we have told them all that information?
I trust these women. I trust these women who obviously also don't trust the men.
That is fair.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the men?
I am one of the good ones, ladies!
I am one of the good ones.
Back to...
Lara's
Oh,
just
actually-
going to turn and be like, we should head to the manor.
So you're heading to the manor.
Yeah, we'll head back.
So, you guys and Nessie?
Well, I mean, I would have gotten there before.
He's
you've-
waiting. It's me.
Yeah,
it's me and Nessie.
yeah, just you and Nessie. Right,
Is this
Aneurin,
like a stride?
you... Let's pick up with you at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
What is going through your mind as you walk this path that you may not have walked in a long time?
So the light is still on from
Yeah.
my mother's old room.
Yeah.
I think that despite all logic and reason, there's something in him that thinks that this it means, like, I think he thinks that his mother might somehow be alive.
As you think that, the ring on your finger starts vibrating again, and it feels like someone is stroking your finger just at the point where the ring makes contact with it.
I think he runs up to the front door.
Run up to the front door.
Runs up to the front door.
The front door is open. Like, not just not locked, it's
Yeah.
actively swung
Been-
open.
yeah.
And you see inside, and it's like all of those like old movies.
Yeah.
It's dust sheets over all of the furniture, cobwebs. Like, there's even moss growing on some of the wood in this, like, out in the foyer. It's barely been disturbed since you were last here. It's deathly quiet. Do you enter?
Yeah.
You walk in. The floorboards creak under every step you take, giving away your presence to anyone that might be here.
I don't think he's concerned
Yeah.
with that. I think I immediately walk through kind of the entrance hall to the stairs.
The door slams shut behind you, and then you hear the howling of wind that immediately provides explanation.
Yeah.
And you can hear softly upstairs, just sobbing.
I think his heart starts racing, like pounding in his chest. And he doesn't... I don't know whether it's like terror or excitement or a bit of both. But I think while kind of with his thumb kind of caressing this ring on his finger, he kind of steels himself into moving towards the sound.
It's coming from upstairs.
Yeah.
So you walk towards the stairs.
Yeah.
And you walk towards the stairs. Again, every stair creaks.
Yeah.
It's when you hit one that doesn't creak, that's almost louder than the creaking because it's the first solid step. You approach, you hear more sobbing. You get up to the landing. The door to your mother's room is ajar, not open, but there's light coming from through it.
Yeah.
The flickering of candles. And it's a male voice crying.
I'm going to edge closer.
Closer.
Can I try and kind of reduce...
Give me a stealth check.
creep?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's going to be 19.
19.
Yeah.
Damn. As you sort of watch and approach, looks like a shadow must pass in the way of the candlelight because there's a sort of momentary break in the light coming through the doorway, and then it starts up again, as though someone's passed in front of the candle. And you hear rummaging, you hear a drawer being opened, you hear of someone blowing dust off something as you approach.
I'm going to see if I can peek in through the ajar door.
Get just to the door and you hear of something being opened or interacted with.
I think he puts his left hand on one of his daggers, not drawing it, but
ready,
yeah. And he pokes his head round the door.
You poke your head round the door just in time to hear and see a figure fly out through the window. And we will leave it there.
Special thanks to Joe Jenkinson for the official Mourning Never Comes theme, and to Zapsplat for special effects, ambience, and additional music. You've been listening to Fumbling for Lines Campaign 1, Mourning Never Comes.